welcome back to Nightly Nerds. I'm Tote.
And I'm Ginger.
And we are playing
Kingdom Hearts.
Final Mix.
Final Mix. So we found the last book. It was,
Well, one of the last books.
Oh yeah, one of the last books, which this one will open up and lead to another book.
Should lead to the green book, right?
It'll have...
There it is. Well, now we're going to need a blue book?
We already have the blue book.
We already have the Kelly blue book.
Oh.
Nope, we got to find another blue book.
It's probably just behind...
Where this green book
It's probably
is?
just behind this one.
It's quite an adventure.
Yep.
There it is.
There it is. Half it. Volume 4. I really hate the first glide you get. Ugh.
Why? It's so glidey.
You get super glide, and so you travel faster.
Ah.
We won't get that till a little bit later.
Oh. I tell you, dude, that Peter Pan's a dick. He could have just given us a super glide, but no.
No, pixie dust isn't that strong.
I'm just making a joke.
I
just don't. All I'm saying that if I had to have sex with one of the two, I'd have sex with Captain Hook.
I would too. He's probably good.
Because I'm not a Catholic priest. Oh,
he's probably good at hand stuff.
Back to the Catholic thing. Oh no, it'd be horrible at that. It's like getting a handy from Captain Hook. That's a good joke. I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna use it for something. It's like watching a monkey hump a football.
It's like a... Oh, no, I'm not going to say that.
Okay.
I was going to do a Larry the Cable Guy joke.
Oh, we don't want to steal a joke from Larry the Cable Guy.
No, because he walked along the line with that joke, but it's...
I think he's an underrated comic, honestly, to a degree. Like, obviously his crowd loves him and he made a ton of money off of it, like selling out stadiums, but I think, like, because I'm a bit of a comic snob sometimes myself, and I think he kind of falls in that, like... People who are, there's like real comedy and then there's not real comedy. And I think some people kind of don't like him because he did the blue collar thing.
Yes.
But, I mean, all those guys are funny. They have they all have their place. I think Ron White's the funniest of the four of them that were on the main.
I like Billingall.
I like Billingall. I like
Foxworthy and
Foxworthy. But they're, Foxworthy's clean, which has its place.
Which is good.
But I'm just saying, like, I really like... I think I like Ron White the most, but I also like Larry the Cable Guy. He has his place.
I like his solo stuff. Like,
he's also a cool dude. It's also, that's not him. It's a character.
Yes.
His name's not even Larry. Not there's anything wrong with a name like Larry. It's a good, strong, manly name.
I think it's a horrible name.
Great name.
It's a name for pedophiles.
How dare you?
It's okay. I mean, Corey's a monster name, so you know.
Is it?
Yeah. Corey Feldman.
Oh, that's a great guy. I like Corey Haim. He's dead.
No. All right, so now we got to do a slight little puzzle.
Another puzzle. This place is just full of puzzles. That's so puzzly.
Show him crushing power. So I believe if we go gravity.
You sure it's gravity, not thunder?
It could be thunder.
A little thunder, a little lightning. No, that's not thunder. That was lightning.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's like. So it is lightning, but prior to like a certain I forget when it changed, but like the spells used to be called like bolt, fire, and ice.
Uh-huh.
And then like some change happened where it became fire, blizzard, and thunder.
Interesting.
I like the change for blizzard being the thing.
Yeah. But that's not thunder. It didn't even like rumble. It was just like pew pew pew.
Yeah, it was a name change that's probably didn't. Yeah, it probably translate like Raijin is probably the proper name for it, which is the Japanese word for thunder and lightning.
Oh, you want a little thunder, a little lightning?
Oh goodness, calm down there, Sean William Scott.
I love him because he's got 3 first names.
Yeah, he does. Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh, it's a cow. Jeez, that's a little violent.
Mm-hmm.
Someone worked very hard on that sculpture of a cow and they just destroyed it.
Yeah, because we got to get four pieces to open up the... I think I got to just break those.
Is that your crushing power?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Doobity-doo.
And I believe this thing? Yeah.
Thunder. Ah.
And they'll also go up and down.
Ah.
Nope. I really hate. Really.
Fantastically done there. Oh, you missed it.
I won't miss this one.
What's the green thing?
It's a so like in there's a little like Kingdom Hearts symbol door, and we gotta put the pieces into the door.
Ah.
Emblem piece. I just want to grab that because I believe that's the only one upstairs. And I can't remember where the third one is, or fourth one is. I believe it's just
In a pot?
in one of these.
Huzzah. Huh. Maybe it's that one. Nope. Maybe it's that one.
There we
Nope.
go.
Oh, was it there?
Doop, 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 boom, boom. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, da, ba, da, ba, da, ba, ba. Come on. Oh, that's right. It's in the treasure chest. Duh. I activated the treasure chest a long time ago. That's what lighting the fires was.
All right. So, you girls in high school? Or?
Oh, gosh.
You know what I love about high school girls? The older they
saying
get,
it.
the more they just stay the same. It's so creepy.
It is.
I knew guys like that. Like when
Oh.
I was in high school, there was like these guys that would show up and you're like, that dude's like 25. What is he doing here? Oh, I know what he's doing here.
It was mine.
Know this. The heart
Hi, Billy Zane.
long and true shall win the Keyblade.
What?
I lost Rose to Jack.
Saying my heart's weaker than his?
And for some reason, while the ship was sinking, I chased them with a gun. Didn't make much sense. It drove the plot, but it distracted from the true story, a sinking ship.
You showed no fear.
And
stepping through.
Rose and Jack could not fit on the same door.
Even though it's been proven by many people they could have.
Plunge deeper into the darkness.
But it's okay, because the story wouldn't have worked. Because she would have given up her title, and then she would have been poor, and she would have had a bunch of kids, and she realized she wasn't happy living with this poor guy who drew naked ladies all the time, and he probably would have slept around on her because he's an artist. So in the end, it worked out.
I made a joke. What was it? I was in one of my Discord chats, and they were. Someone was mentioned drawing, and it's like someone popped in drawing. What are we drawing? I'm like, we're gonna draw you like a French girl. It's like, what do you mean by a French girl? I'm like, I mean, there was this guy named Jack way back when, but like he drowned because two people couldn't fit on a door. And everyone was laughing, and this person just still didn't get it. I'm just like,
They'd never seen it.
it's okay, it's okay.
They never saw that story.
Yeah.
I love the sequel, though. It's so good.
Oh my goodness. No, I like the video game adaptation.
Well, I watched the Everything Wrong with It, because I've never actually been a fan of it, and I don't feel like it holds up if you watch it again. But they were making fun of how many times they say Jack and Rose. I guess that's a thing in what's his name, James Cameron.
Oh
movies,
yeah, no,
where the characters say each other's names too much.
What was the character's name in Avatar?
I don't remember. I actually was not a huge fan of that. It was beautiful to watch.
Crap.
Wow. It was a beautiful movie to watch, but the story was, it was like a
Jake Scully.
it was a bad version of or not bad, but kind of a weak version of Last
What am I doing?
Mohicans
I
or
don't have to fight it.
Last Samurai, or not Last Mohicans. Dang it! No. What's the one with Costner and the Native American peoples?
It's Mohicans.
No, that's the one with
Dances
Daniel
with
Day-Lewis.
Wolves?
Dance with the Wolves. It was
I've
a
never
weak,
seen it, but I actually know
Oh.
what you're talking about.
It was like a weak version. It was like a weaker or a simpler version of Dances with Wolves or Last Samurai or Ferngully.
I
know what
love
mean?
Ferngully.
But I mean, it was like, it was not, the story was but the beauty was the design of everything.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, when it comes to a movie, I prefer story over design.
Oh yeah. No, but yeah, like now that you say that, like going back to Avatar, it's just like the guy's name, the human trying to be whatever the race was.
Yeah, the one who wanted to have sex with horses.
Pretty much. And
Because when they have sex,
was,
they plug their things together, but when they ride a horse, they also plug it in.
Yes. His name was Jigskuli.
And they kept saying his name, right? Over and over again. I mean, I get because it's the characters. They got to kind of drive it into your mind, the character's name to a degree. But it's like if they had the music from the underwater levels of the water levels in Mario. You know, the dun dun dun, and every time they said each other's names, they'd have like a coin sound, you know?
Oh yeah.
And it was just constant, like ting ting ting, like Jack, Rose, Jack, Rose, Jack, Rose. Just it's like nobody says each other's names that often. I'm not constantly going, you know, hey Corey, hey Larry,
hey Corey, hey, what's up,
Corey,
Larry?
hey Corey, or hey Ginger, hey Ginger, hey Ginger. You know, it's just I just talk to you. And then usually if I need your attention, I just go, hey, can you do this for me? I don't even say your name.
Oh, yeah.
Only time you say someone's name is when you're trying to get their attention.
Well, because typically if you're in the room with someone, like if someone says, hey, you kind of like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And you just make sure that it's like, am I being talked to? Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, move on.
And the only time you would use someone's names is if there's other people and you're trying to get a specific person's attention and you haven't got, they're not
and
looking
you
at
have not been talking to that person.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what you're talking about, Rose. That's okay, Jack. Like, nobody talks that way.
Yes. So these guys look exactly like that little wizard from He-Man and She-Ra.
Oh, yeah.
Those little mages.
The,
I know you made mention of
the
original magic guys.
Yeah.
Like, just the head and the little like cloak, but
yeah.
These ones look more like Orko.
I was speaking of Titanic. I love there was a joke, like a Reddit a little GIF, one of those high definition GIFs, and it was, you know, draw me like one of your French girls, and he's drawing her, and as it comes into view, it's just dick butt.
I love dick butt.
I was like,
that's my favorite meme.
I know it works so well.
It's great,
especially when it's unexpected.
Well, like my favorite is when back when, like, you know, it was actually still viewable and enjoyable. We're good.
Okay.
Freaking Will Wheaton's Tabletop, and they did Cards Against Humanity, and one of the wild cards, someone drew dick butt on it, and we're just like, dick butt's always the answer. Dick butt is always the answer.
Ooh, it just warps you, huh? I haven't been paying attention to that. You know me, my shoulder's bruised too. When I fell,
fell in the bush. Tell people the story while I get us towards.
I was in my backyard, and one of our bushes, it's been cut down for the winter, and it's spring now, it's starting to grow again. And I was playing with my dog, and I just wasn't paying attention. You know what? I was playing with Griswold.
It was too easy.
And I didn't realize that I was like standing so close to the bush now because it's kind of grown a little bit. As I went to turn to like walk back, I walk out of the grass onto the sidewalk. I just walked right into it and just fell. I fell hard. I fell into the bush, scratched my legs up, and slammed into the cobblestones. I have a bruise on my arm and on my shoulder, and scratched my legs up. I was so glad there was nobody could see me. It was like one of those things that also like. Part of it was when I realized it was going down, I just let myself go.
Oh yeah, that's the one thing that
because I was like, if I tried to stop it was going to be worse. I probably would have like rolled an ankle or hurt my back or something.
That's the one thing that people like, especially my mom. I think I've told this story before, but like when I was teasing her when we were shopping, you know, because like that's how often boys show their mother that like they care and they like, you know, they bug them and they tease them or like because you do it with your mom, not nearly as much.
What are you talking about? I don't do that.
Not nearly as much as I do it with my mother.
Son. I don't do these things.
But she like goes to kick me in the grocery store, but she does it while my back is turned, and so instinctively
you moved.
No, I grabbed her. I grabbed the wrist to her ankle to intercept the kick, and then she proceeds to like panic and then fall and like because I'm like, I had you. You weren't falling. If you didn't panic, you wouldn't have fallen.
So what you're saying is you knocked over a senior citizen in the store and then laughed at it.
Oh, my mother would kill you if she heard you say that.
Well, technically, my parents are senior citizens. Like over 55, right?
Yes. My mother would kill you, though, if she heard you say that.
Well, excuse me. Okay, you knocked over a middle-aged woman in the store.
But no, like, yeah, it's like, it's really mainly because she reacted. Granted, like, I could have let go.
Yeah.
But
where's the fun in that?
All right, but that's going to end this episode.
All right, everybody, that'll end this episode.
On such a dark note.
Of Nightly Nerds. Ginger beats elderly people. As always, I'm Tote.
And I'm
Who
Ginger.
beats elderly people. And we'll catch you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
But I won't beat any elderly people.
Hey, did you like that video?
Well, if you did, click the box on the right for another.
Click the box on the left for a playlist.
Of course, you could always just subscribe by clicking the link in the middle.
Come find us on social media.
There are links in the description below.
Don't be afraid to leave us a comment.
Thanks for watching. I'm Tote.
I'm Ginger. See you then.
Bye.